WITSON.
I'm just going to show you today's install, which is on I believe it's a Sprinter. So this is a core processor one, 464 gig of RAM. So does come in a few styles. 4-core if you're on 9-inch screen one, which comes with this frame here. As you can see, it fits all nice and snug. Does work with the steering wheel controls. So I'll just show you the radio app here. So I'll just slow it down 1 second. Also has RDS here, which is obviously the radio station name here. This is your main homepage. You can change that if you want. So if you don't like the homepage, then obviously you can change it to a different skin. Alternatively, you can download or do types of stuff to it, like download the gamma and car launch it and change it to sort of that type of things. Change this menu setup if you don't like it. So this one here is your navigation. Because it's first time use, we've got to set it up. So I'll just set up to Google Maps there, which obviously is an internet connection type system, or type app should I say. So obviously you're going to be using them type of apps. You can use the Android side and give it an internet connection, or alternatively you can use the CarPlay or the Android Auto app, which will bring apps over to your phone. Sorry, just 1 second, I'll show you something that a lot of people don't realise. So you can use this little microphone icon here and have a verbal interaction with the system. Liverpool. As you can see, you can do it that way anyway. So okay, so that's the map side of things here. This is our Bluetooth interface here. If you want to connect one or multiple phones to it, you can only do one at the same time, but you'll have a history of here. So if you have multiple users in the car, obviously you'll have the history in here, and obviously you can just switch it over if and when the end user gets in the car. It's different to the one who's in it before. This one's the application center. This one here is the skin app. So basically you do need an internet connection with that one, and what that allows you to do is go on and change all the main homepage setup. This is your radio, which I've obviously just showed you. Okay, giving it to the applications, I'll just show you how quick and responsive it is before I go any further. As you can see, this is what you'd normally expect with a smartphone today, or a tablet. So see, there's no lag whatsoever. So I'm showing you that because a lot of people tend to ask that question. A few of these apps here are just pretty pointless if you ask me. The relevant ones which you obviously probably use is this one here, which if you want to link anything like a TV box to it, you can use it through the AUX. And there's your Bluetooth. I just showed you the home page one. It's the same to that. Settings here. If you're familiar with Android, then there's a lot of Android settings you can change around here, which is relevant to the operating system, and sometimes some of the car's original settings here. So I'll show you that through there. 1 second. Let's go back here. Another little useful app here is your DSP sound processor. So if you're into your amps and your subs and your outputs and stuff with the music, then obviously you've got a lot of enhancements through this app here. It's quite a nice feature. 1 second, go back to there. Let's have a little look. This one here is your CarPlay one. So obviously if you've got an Android phone, then you're going to get Android Auto. But obviously this is where my Apple phone is connected today. And this is where a lot of applications have come from my phone into the system. Can't do anything like Netflix, YouTube, just because it just doesn't have the software to capabilities to stream films and stuff alike. So obviously it'll do anything like music apps, Spotify, navigation apps, WeChat, which is Chinese messenger, WhatsApp there too. This is a good way of getting DAB radio onto the systems without paying for the offline one. I'm not trying to do myself out of some money by not selling the offline ones, just obviously to always have more choice. So if you do go for an offline one, you can also go for your CarPlay one and all. So obviously you can see this is the DAB radio here. So we just go back out, go back to the Android one. I'll just show you the Google Maps here. 1 second. I'll show you that there. So see, this shows you a nice little overhead image of where we are. This is where we are at the moment. That's the Icebox Auto down here. So I'll just go back to the car one here. So we've got YouTube, got your Play Store built in there. So obviously where you're downloading the app and stuff like that. You can get rid of that little circle here if it's annoying you. Okay, Google Maps on there. Okay, I mean you're probably familiar with a lot of our videos on there by now, and most of them tend to have the same interface like, but I just thought we'd give you a little inkling to how it looks in the Sprinter today. So if you've got any questions, just give us a shout. All our contact details are down below in the description. We'll put a link into the product.
WITSON